This is the sort of timing push that I think is more about creep tumors. But if GuMiho does commit, this is weird. I don't know what GuMiho's doing. He's just tossing away a whole bunch of units.
Yeah, there wasn't too bad a split there, but Jaedong was completely ready for this and then pushes it back. It's very, very fast. Also, his third is being blocked as well here. Yeah, that's a lot of Zerglings moving forward. So actually, up against siege tanks that were unsieged. Blind Clouds as well will get on top of that. That's really, really good for Jaedong.
Banelings march in and annihilate the core of the tanks. We're seeing 52 Zerglings in production, but Hellions and Hellbats are beginning to be built on the backside for GuMiho. He's starting to recognize that Zerglings are the unit of choice for Jaedong, but look at this. Jaedong is beginning to mount a counterattack with Swarm Hosts at the south side. Jaedong is just attacking, and now he's moving in. He's finding vulnerabilities at the front lines. He's picking off battle cruisers with Mutalisks. Everything is going to start to fall apart for GuMiho. His income has just dipped above 0. Chipping away at the tanks, making GuMiho have to build more tanks using more gas.
The Infestors are on the move, Sean.
And Fungal manages to get the back half. These now guaranteed to fall. GuMiho's gonna try to step in to save him, but God, does he gotta be careful.
Every single commitment he has made across the entire map has been forwards and backwards, never really going full hog. There you go, GG.
GG. Wait a minute. That's just a gas. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is this? Is this Xel'Naga Caverns? Is this Steps of War? Is he trying to rush for Zergling speed because he's scared of a Hellion?
The Reaper hasn't even seen the Baneling, hasn't even seen where he spawned, never mind a Baneling nest.
Oh my God, and the barracks is now making the reactor add-on. It's a second command center in the main base.
Oh, geez.
And the Zerglings now sweep in, and if you're GuMiho, you're gonna immediately think, speed Zerglings? Now, at 5 minutes, what is going on?
From the reinforcements, that one Baneling trying to get on top of some of these SCVs, those 2 Marines at the back, still working away at this, being absolute champions. If he can raise the supply depots, get another one up, he still has the command center at the natural. He could transition okay.
The Banelings. The Banelings get caught off guard. They are lining up in GuMiho with unthinkably good micro. Defense, GG!
Wow. I'm probably gonna win if you do not find a way through this force.
Oh my God, GuMiho again moves down to try to take his 4th annihilation of the Thor. Siege tanks getting caught before their siege. GuMiho though, with the 3/3 mech upgrade. Oh my God, Jaedong going for the huge bust. It's not gonna be any amount of subtlety with fungal growths. He's just gonna drill the front, all the tanks up in the middle of the map, blinding clouds everywhere. Infestation on the battle cruisers. Infestors are going to take them down, and Jaedong is not relying on counterattacks. He's just doing direct attacks and now making 60 Zerglings on the backside of this. GuMiho is still staying alive. He's basically going to try to mine out one base at a time. But oh no, the Vikings are in position.
Doesn't seem to realize there's a lot of Banelings in here controlling down all of these siege tanks in the middle of the map. That's going to allow all of those locusts to move forwards all the more clearly here in the middle. And that was a nice trade there for Jaedong.
That's a brilliant play. If you can only build 2 tanks a minute, what's the best way to destroy those tanks? Well, almost every unit is going to get denied by the point defense drone, but the Banelings that roll in, they can't get denied by anything.
The thing is that unless Fungals hit these Ravens, this game could go on for like another half an hour, another hour if GuMiho wants to slowly work his way around the bottom side of the map. I mean, Jaedong is going for a big damage. There we go.
There it is, GG. Oh, wow. GuMiho isn't just trying to think of how to stay alive. He's trying to think of how to best deny the 3rd base. Cloak is going to prevent the Queens from being able to do anything because there's no layer tech. This is a disaster for Jaedong. But like you say, that is an expensive investment to get Cloak this quickly.
Yeah, but it's coming back now. He saw the Roaches at the front with those Hellions. Has to come back with that Banshee to be able to try and shut that down.
It's looking better and better for GuMiho. It's all going to come down to his trademark expert control. Can Jaedong get this around? He's trying to flank. He's in the corner, and Jaedong is taking big damage, but he manages to land a big hit with the Banelings, and I think GuMiho's been broken. Hellbats, the armory's done. GuMiho again is going for the snapback attack. Cloaked Banshees attempting the impossible task of picking off enough to get back into an economic lead. It's a target fire down. It looks like a transfuse. No. GuMiho has made an utter failure of a counterattack, overcommitting in the last second. Transfuse from Jaedong keeps the Spore Crawler alive. Yeah. The Queens are coming. The Queens have arrived.
The Queens need to die. That is the focus here. It has to be. But transfuses are going to be able to keep them alive for quite a long time here. So GuMiho has to play this out very, very intelligent. There's even another Nine Storm going down in the main. So whilst he's trying to deal with this at the front, Jaedong is piling on the pressure in the back. High ground. He actually needs to bring that back. Good micro there to be able to keep one of those Banshees alive. He's taken down all of the anti-air for the most part, as there's no more no more Queens here to be able to push this away. Jaedong is on 45 workers. He had to resign himself back to a third base because it still wasn't gonna fully bust GuMiho.
What an incredible defense from GuMiho.
Wow. GuMiho on top of the natural, kills off one of the remaining Queens. The Thors are going crazy in the back. It's up to these Mutalisks, these paltry Mutalisks, to be able to make some sense of normality on Jaedong's side. GG! Kind of slow. He needs to be set up in all of these positions.
What? GuMiho making a huge error. Jaedong capitalizing on it in a second, and the Panda Bear guy gets to bear witness to all of it. He's gonna take out this tank, and the Natural's open. A single Thor there is not gonna be enough. Jaedong has identified the window.
This is a perfect opportunity for Jaedong to just steal away this game with such power. But at the same time, the tanks have been able to push the Roaches away on the left-hand side. Vikings have been forced to land during all of this. The Roaches are a little bit indecisive about where they want to go, but decide to go down to this third base. If we can kill off a bit more of this mech, it might be entirely feasible that he pushes through.
In 10 seconds, can GuMiho spread his tanks out enough? Can he establish enough control over the front line? Blinding clouds perfectly land on 3 tanks, 4 tanks. The only tanks that aren't blinded are the ones unsieged. And now Jaedong storms forward. The tank count is slowly falling, but GuMiho has just a few too many mech units on the high ground.
The Hellions trying to hold off against this at the third base, and they will be able to shut down a lot of it. It's up to the Mules to try and recuperate the losses here that he's faced.
But in the natural expansion of GuMiho, Jaedong never one to attack in a single place at once. The Mutalisks have come through and ripped down the worker count.
Switch up and poke, and then now he's just powering forwards with all of these remaxes, with the banks he's been able to build up. He keeps poking forwards, finding extra siege tanks, and it's been a glorious game from Jaedong.
The rock-solid defense slowly whittled away. GG!